Thank you for calling the prayer line. How may we pray for you? The building fund? Yes, we will pray. Y'all done had a building fund for 15 years and ain't built nothing. And what's the goal? $150,000. And how much y'all have? Y'all have $2,000. Father God, we come right now to ask you why? Why is she still at this church? God, build them up internally because they're not ready externally. They ain't broke ground on no land. And they ain't built a bell. They ain't built a bridge to get over it. I pray, God, that you would give her a spirit of discernment to let her know it's time to go. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm going to break.
The Straight Foolishness Comedy Show. The world's #1 clean comedy show.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
The Straight Foolishness Comedy Show podcast with your host, Curtis Bateman.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
The Straight Foolishness Comedy Show podcast with your host, Curtis Bateman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Straight Foolishness podcast. Jenn, what's going on tonight? How you feeling?
What's up, Curtis? I am good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Listen, first of all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and then now being a part of the show, man. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Listen, the show is nice. It's dope. And I ain't just saying it because I'm on it. It really is.
Thank you, man. Thank you for accepting the invitation. Listen, you're the first female comic I've had on this bad boy, so thank you. Hey, listen in the chat.
Got some estrogen in the building, okay?
Give me some heart. Hey, man, give me some hearts in the chat. Show us some love, man. Once again, thank you for being a part tonight.
Absolutely.
Listen, I met you, man. How long ago we met? Like a little bit over a year ago?
Yeah, it's been over a year. We was doing shows in pandemic, so it's been probably a year, 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even remember where our first show was at. I'm sitting here trying to think about it, where our first show, but I know we eventually, more than likely, it was probably like Ty Mike or somebody who
I was gonna say our first show, you put me on your show for the classic. So not in 22 and 21. That was your first show. I was on that show.
Man, you know we'd have had so many shows since then, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
It's hard to remember, man. But listen, right. you out here doing your thing, you shaking stages, you're headlining. Let the people know a little bit about Jenn Weeks, who she is and where she come from.
Listen, I'm just a little simple girl from Bama. I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama, but I've been in Jacksonville since I was like 9. So I'm doing ball through and through. I've been doing comedy for 12 years. This will be year 13. So just trying to do my thing, stay in my lane, and fulfill my purpose before I leave here. So
understood. So what started you off with comedy? Because I'm not gonna say comedy is a man's game, but it's a lot more men doing it, especially in the sector that I do it right now, than women. What inspired you to get into comedy in the beginning?
You always hear people say, you probably had people say, you funny, you should do comedy. And I remember hearing, I think I was listening to Steve Harvey, and he said, like, comedy is work. And once he said that, I was like, I'm good. I got a job. Like, I don't want to work. I don't want this 40-hour one I got. Like, I'm good. I end up meeting a woman, and she heard me. We were just talking, me and some other ladies, and she overheard us, and she was laughing. And she said, I got a friend who's a comedian, he's doing a comedy show, and I'm gonna put you on. And I was like, okay, girl. Like, ain't think nothing of it. But It started from there. And my very first show, I did 15 minutes. That was unheard of. But wow. I didn't know how to write comedy. I didn't know how to do it. So it really wasn't something that I was like intending on doing. I did that, and I kind of checked it off my bucket list. But after that, God kept, like, literally, I would be at work. I could see doing a show. I could see where it was, the background, and I just started writing jokes. Wow. So I did my first show in 2010, August of 2010. I didn't do the second show until January of 2012. because I thought it was just a one-time thing. So after that 2012 show, I was like, I like this. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, because ever since I met you, you've been natural. Like, you know, sometimes with comedians, like you see them have to struggle. They struggle. You come off a lot more natural. So like what inspires what inspires what you talk about? Like what inspires your, you know what I'm saying, anything that you say on stage?
I kind of just talk about life. I've learned, trying to pick these premises or forming jokes that really ain't in my lane. I'm like, just stay in my lane. And I kind of go with things that might happen in my life. I started talking about weight, being single, like that is actual and factual stuff. You know what I mean? So I'll just pull from my life. Because I promise you, life is funny. Even some of the stuff that ain't funny, I turn it into, I find a joke in it. So I kind of just, I used to be real nervous, but I didn't got to the point, I'm like, God ain't just give me this gift because he ain't have nothing else to do. So it's for somebody. And I'm going to give the gift that I have. Like, all I can give you is genius. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give it to you. Either you going to like it or not. Either it's for you or it ain't. If it ain't for you, you going on, but it's going to bless somebody else. So I kind of, that's my mindset. Like, I'm going to come and I'm going to give you me. Either you going to like it or you ain't. Be blessed.
So who's inspired you though? Let's start off, of course, with female comics. Who's in that sector that's inspired you?
Angela Johnson. She's she's Spanish, Mexican, Latin. I don't know what she's Spanish. She's south of the border. Angela Johnson. I don't know, this is a real emotional, tender society we in. I don't want to say the wrong thing. She's south of the border, okay? I really liked her. She's probably one of the first comedians I saw.
Okay.
And I really liked her. I like Samore for the fact that Samore does her own thing. She stay in her lane. Mm-hmm. When she does shows, it's almost like you remind me of her in the set. You will be on shows, but you always have your own show. Okay. And you bring people on it, like you have your product. So that's what I like about her, that even though it's a male-dominated industry, that she still holds her own and she takes her brand and she builds on it every single year. There are other comedians. There's a comedian in Atlanta, Janet Stockdale, but I love her.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. It's probably somebody else, but they're not hitting my mind right now.
Okay. What about Whoopi Goldberg? Did you grow up on her at all?
You know what? I think I saw her more of acting. I saw more of her acting before I realized that she did comedy. But I did go watch her one woman show not that long ago, and I was like, women was really out here telling jokes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do like she's kind of a little more deadpan. She ain't my, because I'm high energies and she's not that, but I still like her. She come out and she stand 10 toes down, in her comedy.
So speaking of a one woman show, don't you have a one woman show that you do yourself?
So, well, I said it would be a one woman show, and then I was like, I don't want to do this whole show by myself because I know me, I won't have fun because I'm trying to focus on everything. So it was the Jenn Weeks one woman and a few other people because I didn't want to do it by myself show. That was literally the name of the show. Okay. So we did that last year. I was not going to do it this year, but I will be doing it this year. I'm gonna make it an annual thing, that's what I said I was gonna do, make it an annual thing. And then life happened. I was like, I ain't doing no jokes, but luckily God has blessed me with some friends and a team. They already start doing their meetings. They was like, you get the comedy portion together. We got the rest. We got the business part. So
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. So I'll be doing it this year. So yeah.
So what did so when you did it last year? So I remember, I think I seen a picture where you had like a wig on, like you was an old lady.
Yes, I did. I did characters. We did improv. I had bits, kind of like the prayer line that you showed earlier. I had bits on that. I had new sketches. There were sketches that were pre-recorded, some that were done live. So we did a mixture of things. So there was stand-up comedy, and then along with the other things, little musical comedies, sketches live, some recorded, and then I had one or two characters that I had. It's a couple of people floating around here. A couple of them was at the show.
Yeah. So it's kind of similar. to a Saturday Night Live a little bit? Would you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Perfect. That's that's actually how I started off with my
Really?
group. Yeah, I used to have a group and we was Straight Foolishness Comedy, and it was like 4 of us, and we started off doing skits.
Gotcha.
Skits. We were big. Actually, we were becoming pretty big on the internet. Like we eventually, if we would have stayed, we would have been viral. To be honest with you, but
Wow.
bunch of dudes, egos got in the way. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
you know, I still ran with it. You know, the brand was mine. I started it anyway. So, but in September, I'm actually working on doing something similar again because I think it's time it's time to get back to that because I eventually want to take the Straight Foolishness Comedy Show on the road.
Okay, gotcha.
Stand up is always gonna be there. I'm gonna do it.
Mhm.
You know, but to give the people another aspect of a show,
Absolutely.
you know, would definitely help. Would definitely help me get to the next level. So we talked
And
about.
to show them.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and to show them that you don't just do stand up. That there's levels. You can do a little acting. You can do a little comedy. You know, and to show them that there's different, you know, venues or avenues of comedy. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's dope.
So how long have you been doing comedy? How many years has it been?
This will be year 13. But I always tell people 12 years, 10 years active.
Okay. That's hey,
Yeah.
that's quite a long way. Do you have do you have anybody who helped write your jokes, or is it strictly you?
This is me.
It's you?
Me.
Okay.
You know how we can be anywhere and come up with something. I've been in church and people think I'm texting, but no idea has popped in my head.
Understood.
I can be driving and I'll just audio record it on my phone. You know what I mean? It come out of anywhere. Yeah.
So so have you had a chance to take a look at Chris Rock's new comedy special?
I have not. Somebody else just asked me that. I have not.
Yeah.
I caught there was a bit on maybe Facebook or something. Somebody posted about it and showed a little part of him talking about the Jada Will situation, but I have not. I'm gonna watch it because I'm becoming a student of comedy, even though Chris Rock ain't one of my favorites, but just to watch it as a student of comedy, I am going to.
So I actually watched it. So and it's called, I think it's Selective. Let me look at the name. Let me look at it. I don't want to mess it up. It's
Selective
called
Outrage, I think.
Selective Outrage.
Mm-hmm.
So basically,
Yeah.
the selective turn up. the selective turn up. It was okay. You know, I've been watching Chris Rock for many years, and
yeah,
you know, I kind of feel like he still got his feelings on his shoulders. Concerning the slap. Sound you know, from my aspect, sound very bitter.
Oh, okay.
Sounds very bitter.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you know us. We do stuff, but we do stuff with a meaning.
Mm-hmm.
So he came out, he told jokes, he had some LGBTQ stuff. He talked about different stuff. He talked about his daughter a little bit. He talked about abortion. You know, he talked about stuff. That's all cool. But when it came to the Will Smith thing, it just more, to me personally, even as a comic, because I think anything I do, it has to have a potential to mean something.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like it was just still left open. It didn't have no conclusion to it.
Okay, got you.
It had no conclusion. He slapped me, this and this. You know, he made a lot of little references. When he slapped me, I could hear summertime in my head. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had little punches, but it was okay. Yeah. It didn't do nothing for me. Now, did he get his bread up? Yeah, Netflix paid bro $20 million. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me go ahead and look at the camera. If anybody want to come slap me right now for a quick $20 million, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get my.
Which side you want?
Now, Jenn, real quick, if somebody ever came and slapped you on stage, let the people know what you gonna do. Let us know what to expect from Jenn Weeks.
Listen, and I tell people all the time, I'm a direct descendant of Peter. Okay, telling you right now, Y'all gonna want Jen. You don't want Jennifer. All right. I try to keep her under wraps, but if you slap me, you gonna be introduced to Jennifer. I promise you. It ain't gonna be nothing you want. We just gonna leave it at that. Okay. Pray my strength. Okay.
So is that the Duval or the Alabama? Which one is coming out? It can't be both.
It's a little bit of both. Yeah, it's a little bit of both. That country and yeah. I ain't hood. I'm like hood adjacent, hood-ish. It'll come out.
Got
little
you.
country and a ratchet.
So I mean I see you headlining. I believe at a comedy club in it's called Madcaps. Where's that located at?
Yeah, that's in it's in New Smyrna. That was a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Last week before. New Smyrna. They also put one in Palm Coast as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was dope. That was my second time headlining there. So that was pretty dope. It's been good.
That's Adam Lowry.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Adam, man. Shout out to Alan. Yeah, we worked together some years back. Been some years back, man. When he had first started his comedy career. Now he got his own club and everything, man. So shout out to him, man. So
yeah.
What do you want the people to know about you tonight that we haven't spoken about? Like what can the people what you got coming up in the future? Like where do you see yourself going in your comedy career? Like you've been doing it for 13 years. What you want to see accomplished within the next 7?
You know what? I had to really for years. I have been asked that question. I'm like, whatever God wants me to do, and God is like, I'm waiting on you. Like, tell me something. So I stopped putting it off on him. But I want to travel and do comedy. And I'm talking about one of my goals is passport comedy. I want to go somewhere where it take a passport to get there. And I want to be able to do comedy there. I would love to do, cruise ships, travel to different countries, the military. Now when I say travel, I would prefer to be flying instead of driving, but praise the Lord. So I would love to just travel and share my gift. I ain't worried about the celebrity part. Y'all keep that. But I would just love to travel and share my gift. Like I ain't got to be world known. You ain't got to shut down the Target. I'm still trying to shop at Walmart. I don't need to be right. Okay. But I would love to just travel and share my gifts. I feel like that's what God put in me, and it's powerful because you don't know where people at. You don't know the people you meet, what they've been going through, what you know what I'm saying. You don't know what they need, and you said something to lighten their load. So if I can do that and I'm fulfilling my purpose, then I want to do it to the masses.
Gotcha. So. Now what? Nah. You single? You single?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Single.
Now look.
Single.
Now,
inbox dry in the What? Ain't nothing going down in the beach. I be calling myself to make sure my phone works. Ain't nobody.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So so this is a real question. I'm 38. All right, I've been married for 11 years.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, 11 years. I know. Keep me in prayer. I've been married for 11 years. So, do you feel like people take marriage? Is marriage sacred still anymore? Because, man, when I just look around, man, I feel like people just. Hey, you know what? Hey, I feel like people just like, hey, man, we can live together X, Y, and Z. We ain't got to get married no more. I just feel like. I feel like this is a generation that lacks commitment.
Yeah, because I think it's such a generation of me. So, like my grandmother, I watched them like we staying together. Now some of the stuff they went through, I want to say, but I feel like it's such a me, and I can do it by myself, and I've been structured and I've been raised by somebody who's done it themselves, so I can too. So I think on the one hand, I think that we ain't putting up with some of the stuff our grandmamas might have put up with, but on the other hand, I feel like we've lost that connection. And I don't think that marriage is there. For some people, it is.
Okay.
But I like when I get married, listen, it's we ain't just doing this just for show. You know what I mean?
Understood.
Like some people do it just for like they just want to have something to post. Like it ain't serious to them. Like this is before God. You made a vow, a covenant, a promise. But I don't think people take it as serious anymore.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't really take nothing biblically serious anymore. So they sure ain't go about marriage. But we can find whatever and twist it into a way that we think, oh, that's the man, or we ain't supposed to do it like this, or whatever. But I don't think they do. Because it's sacred. It's sacred. It's work.
Yeah.
I see married people and it is work.
It definitely is.
You're a whole human being. And just me by myself growing and evolving but you doing that with somebody else. You still gotta love, cherish, honor, obey, even if you don't like.
Nah, hold on now.
You know what I mean?
See, now you're talking big, cause you talking about obey. Listen, well, okay. Let me keep it 1,000.
Because I know I'm hard headed. Okay.
Yeah. Let me keep it 1,000. See, when people hear that word obey, and I ain't gonna lie, I watch a lot of podcasts, and the women, the modern woman of today, when you hear the word obey, I even hear celebrities. Vivica Fox and this and that is like they really stubborn-necked to those type of things. But I ain't right here telling my wife you better obey me. I'm gonna be honest with you. A true marriage is we gotta obey each other. We gotta be on the same connection.
Yeah.
We gotta be on the on the same wavelength. Go ahead.
Right, and if we equally yoked and I'm obeying you, you ain't telling me nothing that's wrong anyway.
There you go.
So why would I not? You know what I mean? So yeah.
I have learned in my 11 years of being married, and I don't know who this for. There's certain
Come on, talk, Doc.
There's certain things about my wife. It's not gonna change. That is her.
Yes.
That is her. You hear me? And I had to accept that because I'm not meant to change her. I'm meant to help her. She's helping. She helped me. She might help me also, but we help each other. But I'm not meant to change her. She got certain things. Let me tell you something. I love my wife. My wife is gonna come get in her bed. You hear me?
Hello.
What?
I know that's right.
Like, hey, you trying to find my wife if you want to. My wife ain't going in the streets. My wife is in the bed. B-E-D. That's who she is. Now, me being Curtis Bateman and how I move and the businesses and things that we're trying to get off the ground, it definitely stretched her. Yeah. But I just and you know what? Also, a lot of people take marriage like you have to learn your mate because my wife came from a single household with just her mom. Me, it was mom for a while. Then my stepdad came in, so mom and dad. So my wife, in a lot of ways, it was you know what I'm saying it was different, but I'm gonna say this: my wife's Bahamian, and in her being Bahamian, it was a big difference. It was and this was not a shot at anyone else, but it was like let me tell you how I met my wife. Me and my wife, we went to the same church for years, but the way that she served is what attracted me to her.
I was gonna say, I bet her work ethic is ridiculous.
Yeah, the way that she served. That my wife is beautiful. I love her, but to be honest with you, we were blinded to each other for a long time. We were blinded, and so then just one day it was just like, you know what I'm saying. And then it was like 2 years later we got married, but we had known each other for like 9 years before.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, I say on the low. Wow.
So what I'm saying is, you may know your husband right now. He may just be blinded. He may just it was just one eye. Like one eye he see you, but like other eye, I don't know.
Hey, go get these glasses then. Come get them, okay?
Oh man.
See, whenever that time comes, like I'm willing to be obedient. I'm willing to if you the right man, if you a godly man, you gonna say, listen, I'm gonna obey you, you gonna obey me. I might see things that you don't see, and vice versa. But come on, let me submit, okay? Because I've been doing something for a long time. Come on, let me submit. You need me to cook something? You know what? I already got milk and butter and eggs sitting out now, ready to bake a cake. Come on, sir.
Hey man, listen, we on tonight with Jenn Weeks, man. We want to thank y'all for continue to tune in to the Str8foolishness Comedy Show podcast. We're gonna go to commercial break, and guess what, you all? We are gonna be right back. All right, we're gonna see y'all in 1 second.
Hey, how you doing? Curtis with Straight Customs Apparel and Printing here. Hey, I just want to stop by really quick to let you know about our $7.25 t-shirt. Yes, $7.25. The minimum for the t-shirts are only 50 t-shirts. And if you got bigger sizes, it's only $1 more for those t-shirts. Listen, this is exactly what you're going to get. A one-color t-shirt with your logo or your wording on the t-shirt. Exactly like this. Listen, you may have a birthday coming up, girls trip. Listen, family reunions coming up, graduations. Listen, only $7.25 a piece. You can go back if you're an artist and you want to sell merchandise. You can go back and sell these t-shirts and make you some more money off of it. Listen, Straight Customs Apparel and Printing is here to help you out. Call us today and let us take care of your printing needs.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Str8foolishness TV.
Hey, would you or someone you know like to learn how to create your own t-shirts or apparel? If yes, we have just the class for you. The Straight Customs Apparel and Printing Masterclass. We offer an exclusive t-shirt printing class that teaches you how to produce your own merchandise and so much more. It includes a professional consultation and hands-on training. At the end of the course, you will leave with the knowledge of heat-pressed garments, vinyl t-shirt printing, DTF printing, screen print, embroidery, graphic design resources, a database with over 1,000 vendors, and so much more. Schedule your class today. Call 407-692-4547. Straight Customs Apparel and Printing Masterclass. How can we serve you?
Hey, and we are back. Listen, this is Curtis Bateman with the Str8foolishness Comedy Show podcast. Hey, listen, if you just see my brand new commercial, that's the Straight Customs Apparel and Printing Masterclass. Listen, come take the masterclass. You can learn how to do your own t-shirts. You can learn how to do your own apparel, sweaters. Man, I give you over 1,000 connections and help you do it, man. Listen, I don't just have merchandise, but Jenn Weeks has merchandise. Jenn Weeks, don't you got a t-shirt that says God be Godden?
Yes, God be God in heaven. That's the shirt. Mm-hmm.
God be God in heaven. So what? So break that down to the layman man, to the lame man.
You know how people say, oh gosh, I can't think of that skirt, no, whatever the word is.
Okay.
So I just feel like God has, and me and my friend just talked about this the other day. God has never failed being God. God be God, man. He be God on a heavy level.
Understood.
That's miracles, blessings, listen, wonders. That's all things God. And healing, listen, restoration, all that. He does it heavy. So that's what I mean when I say God be God in heaven.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, we're gonna transition. This is something a new little something I've been working on. It's called Who You Rolling With, all right? And you gonna let us know who you rolling with. So here we go. Patti LaBelle or Anita Baker. Who you rolling with? You can only choose one now. You can only choose one.
Now I love you, Miss Patricia, and your pies, but me and Anita, me and Sister Baker.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
All up in the right. Wow. Sweet love. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, hey, Anita, hey, listen. I grew up like my mom used to listen to that stuff. So that, I said that stuff is inbred in you.
Listen, Saturday morning cleaning up.
Yeah.
Anita was on from beginning to end.
For real. Caught up in the rest of, woo. Let me stop.
All right.
Who
all
you
right.
rolling with? You ready? You ready for the next one?
Hold up. I was on a cruise in January and I did karaoke and I made it to the finals singing an Anita Baker song, honey.
Which one was
Me and
it?
Anita. Oh, that's my auntie. What? Sweet Love. Oh.
I got you.
All right, not bad.
It's
I'm
all
feeling that
good.
vibe.
It's all good. Who you rolling with? Michael Jackson or Prince?
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Prince. I'm gonna have to go with
Prince. Oh, over MJ?
yeah.
Over Smooth Criminal?
Listen, diamonds and pearls. That's all. Diamonds and pearls.
Okay. I see.
That's it.
It's kind of purple rainish over there a little bit. Okay, I can smell it. It's kind of purple rainish over there. All right. Listen, you had a choice for life. Free food. Free food for life. You ready?
Okay.
Waffle House or Kiki's? Where you going?
Kiki, do you love me? I do not like Waffle House. I do not
No?
know. I don't know what's y'all fascination with Waffle House. No.
Okay.
Kiki, where you at?
See, Waffle House, you can get the bacon, eggs, grits, but you can also
I had a quality bowl of cheese grits with quality. Now that cheese was government cheese. I'm talking about cardboard box with the wax paper. That's where they got the cheese from. That's government cheese. There, it was so good.
you talking about a waffle? You talking about a Waffle House?
Yes.
You're
now,
right.
Just a quality cheese grit.
You're right. But see, the difference between Waffle House and Kiki's, at Waffle House, you can see you a good fight. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You can see somebody get. It could be the people fighting the people, or the people behind the plate fighting their own people.
Yeah, it might be employees. Yeah. Now, you're gonna get entertainment. Now, entertainment is included with the meal.
Kiki don't give you entertainment. They gonna give you that
show. It's a show at the Waffle House.
Yeah.
You're right. So, that's more bang for your buck. That's economically, more feasible.
Now listen, I'm a person. I like my water. I like my bottled water. All right. The Sunny or Aquafina? What you drinking?
Now,
man, what you like? What you drink on?
You better Zephyr Hills me, sir.
Okay.
Zephyr Hills me.
Okay. I agree with that because that the Aquafina tastes like toilet water. Now don't ask me how I know how toilet water tastes. Don't you ask me that.
Yeah, I wasn't going. I was going. I had heard it. I wasn't going to walk past it. Just that you said keep on. I will.
All right. Who you rolling with?
Oh gosh.
Dollar Tree or Family Dollar?
Dollar Tree. I mean, even though it's $1.25, but Dollar Tree. That's the place to be.
That's the Lord using you. That's the Lord using you tonight.
Won't he do it?
The Lord is using you
Dollar
tonight.
Tree's in heaven, y'all. I don't care what you say.
Let me tell you something. Dollar Tree. I got a joke about the Dollar Tree, but this is the truth. Dollar Tree balloons don't die. They don't die. Dollar Tree balloons make you feel like somebody else is in the house with you when nobody home. Listen, I got stairs in my house. I'm not lying. It walked behind me.
Listen, my birthday was in September. I just took down them Dollar Tree balloons.
They won't die.
Last month, okay? They gonna last.
They gonna last.
They gonna last.
They gonna last. Hey, Valentine's Day? Oh, I got my wife a dozen roses from the Dollar Tree because they don't die. Yeah. Hey.
Now you wait up. Nah.
Hey.
Sometimes you just go too far, sir.
All right. Hey, it's just Chris. Hey, man, who you rolling with? Disney or Universal? Who you rolling with?
Universal.
Here we go.
Wait, which one got the teacups? Because I don't really do things for which one got the teacups?
The teacups, I believe, is Disney, but if Universal do have like something similar now, so
no, I do like Universal. Universal.
All right, yeah, that's my favorite theme park. Even though they fired me back in the day, they told me I was stealing. I ain't take nothing to this day. I did take a drink or two, but I ain't take no money. I ain't take no cash money. Okay. So y'all be lying on me back in the day.
Why you say I ain't take no cash money?
I ain't take no cash money. But shout out to Universal Studio. Hopefully I'll be there doing comedy one day.
Hello. Y'all can sponsor one of these shows. Come on. Hello.
All right. So are you an 80s baby?
I am. 1980. Let's go.
Okay. So let me throw a couple things. Let me see if you remember. Do you remember? Now you from Alabama.
Yes.
originally, and then you came down
Yes.
to Duval.
Duval. Yes.
Okay. Have you ever heard of a store called Eckerd's Drugstore? Okay. You ate it, baby, for real. Eckerd's Drugstore. Now, if people who know what Eckerd's Drugstore is, Eckerd's is what CVS and Walgreens used to be.
Show up.
Yeah. Okay.
Eckerd's, baby.
I just want to see if you really ate this. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
You ever heard of a store called Montgomery Ward's?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right, you ate this.
What did Montgomery Ward turn into? I can't remember. I can't remember.
They turned into the shutdown. They go.
All right. They turned into bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy. That's what they turned into. I know you know about Sears.
Yes, Sears and Roebuck.
Sears and Roebuck. That's how. Okay,
They
old
used to
school.
they used to send the catalog. Them and JC Penney's was in the catalog. Mama, find what you want for Christmas. You ain't gonna order it, no way.
For real. I used to be.
My hopes and dreams in that catalog.
Circling. I want that. Tell Santa Claus. Santa Claus will never bring nothing. Right. Santa Claus
on a budget.
For real. All right. Used to be a restaurant. Now you may not know. You may know. You from Alabama. Remember this restaurant called Morrison's?
Who?
Morrison's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That was like a Piccadilly, like the cafeteria place. Yeah.
You there?
Absolutely.
Now walk us through your Morrison experience. Do you
see, I was young. I remember it. I think my grandma or my mama took me there.
All right.
But I just remember a lot of old folks being there. That's what I remember. Now I can tell you about Piccadilly. I can't really tell you too much about Morris.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's the same exact thing.
I was gonna say it's the same thing. Well, old folks there. That's why I stopped eating Piccadilly. All these things, citizens there.
What, they ate dinner at 4 o'clock? They ate dinner at 4 o'clock. You there at 4 o'clock? Because you was with your people.
Hello. But now as an adult, I would go to the Piccadilly, give me a dilly on my lunch break.
Got you.
That carrot soup plate. What are they doing?
Now, growing up 80s, baby, now this is a place that was near and dear in my heart. And they took it away. They tried to bring it back, but they took it away. You remember the place called Toys R Us?
Yeah.
Where you didn't want to grow up. Because you was a what? You was a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
Million toys.
Man, that's man.
Video game.
Man, listen, man. I want
the giraffe. Wasn't the giraffe the mascot?
Yeah, I don't remember his name. But he looked like a brother. That giraffe, like it was marked as a brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, but rest in peace, Toys R Us, man.
Listen, I was feeling like Toys R Us.
KB Toys, remember KB Toys?
Yep. I was literally, when you said that, I thought about KB Toys. Yes.
KB Toys gone, man. Yeah. Cause I knew you was the 80s, baby. I was like, hold on, let me see.
Absolutely.
Let me see if she really know.
Yes, sir.
Now I don't think we got them in Orlando though, but we used to have a gas station called Exxon. You ever heard of Exxon before?
Yeah.
With the Tiger?
They had a Tiger?
When the Exxon the Tiger? Yeah. Like the gas, it was like had a Tiger on the.
Yeah. Now I remember the store. My mom ain't get her gas from them. That was too expensive. But I do remember the Exxon. Yeah.
You know my dad, rest in peace to him. That's where he met my mom at. He was working at Exxon.
At the Exxon?
At the Exxon at the time, man.
Let me go to the corner store and find my husband.
Listen, man, I want to shout out, man, everybody who jumped on tonight. Shout out to Corinda Martin, Pastor Camelo LaBoy, Donna Green. You know Donna Green?
Yeah, hey, Miss Donna.
Shout out to Tim Allen.
Duval, hey Tim.
Yeah.
Both Tim. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know the other one, but hey, Chad.
What's up, Tim Moses? Hey, y'all, listen, if y'all got any questions, man, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. My wife, what's up, baby? What's up? I've been talking about you tonight. I know you're going to dog me out when I go in the room. I know you're going to dog me out.
Hey, Sister Bateman. First Lady Bateman.
Brandon Holmes with Lives Over Money, man. Shout out to him. He was on the show last week.
Hey.
Jenn Weeks, man. Before we finish tonight, man, what advice would you give to any inspiring comedians, anybody who like male or female who want to start in this, but they may be scared. They may not have that confidence yet. What would you tell them tonight?
First of all, when you said scared, it made me think of fear. And God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and sound mind. And that lets you know how strong fear is, that you got to combat it with power, love, and a sound mind. Listen, get over the fear. Do it afraid. I've done that many a day on shows. Study your craft. Study, look at comedians. Even if you don't like them or like their delivery or whatever, just study maybe stage presence and how they transition to jokes. Learn the basics. Find you a mentor. Find you somebody in your city that is in the comedy game. Go to an open mic, find out the structure, know how to write, set up, punchline, premises, you know what I mean? Do your research, study and show yourself approved, even in that. And if you feel like it's something that you want to do, then try it. I hate open mics, but go to an open mic. Try it out. If you can't do it in front of 4 people, you can't do it in front of 400.
Why?
So,
why you not to mean to cut you off? Why you hate open mics? You a comic. Tell us the reason why.
Bruh, I just hate. It depends on which ones you want. Some of them, especially if it's a comedian there, you ain't gonna do it to get a laugh. Like if I go, I don't even pay attention to nobody now. I'm doing it and I'm recording myself just to play it back to myself and what I need to change. But it's like I'm making this cake, but everything ain't together yet. It's just eggs over here, flour over here, milk over here. It ain't together. So I hate to present it and it ain't together. But that's a part. That's a part of it. So you got to do it.
So the open mics that you go to, that you're talking about, do the people, is it usually full of comics, or
it depends on which one you go to? Some of them are full of comics. Some of them feels like the people are there and they like, oh wait, y'all can't do comedy. Like they had no clue who's gonna be there. Yeah. You know how they walk in like, I was just coming for chicken wings on Wednesday because that's what I do.
What y'all doing here? They be looking like we be annoying them.
Yeah, and they trying to watch the TV, the game, and we trying to cut TVs off. Now they got attitude because they the game off work before they go home to Miss Barbara, and they trying to decompress. They ain't want to hear these jokes. So, but I mean, it's a part of it. But I don't. I do not be at a lot of open mics, and most of them start late. I'm like, baby, I'm 42. I'm like your wife. I be in the bed.
Yeah, well, there's definitely open opportunity, man. If you ever want to, I got a collective people, what I'm saying, that I rock with. We always running stuff by each other. So, you know how we roll. The Bible says what? That iron sharpens iron. So
yes, absolutely.
I'm
okay, and you know what? I thought I have a friend in Atlanta, and we run jokes by each other.
Good.
And because people say, why don't you go to open mics? I was like, I have people that I run them by. So I kind of, but okay. I'm with it.
Yeah, because I'm all about building that community and working on something within the next couple of years, man, and where people really come together. And I want to educate and teach comics to be professional comics, not just a comedian, but a professional overall comic, from stage presence to how you dress to having merchandise at the end of the night. Because I know plenty of comics who get out the stage and they have nothing. They're not okay. You told a joke, but you're not taking me home. You got to take a piece of me with you.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And that can add. I've been places and I've made more in merch than I did from the actual performance. So it's important. And I think the fact that you, like I told you before, even off before we got on, like you are a one-stop shop. You got the graphics. You can do the t-shirts. They can get the merch. And I think it's important because some of them I'm here for the comedy, but y'all gotta have integrity behind it, because there are some comics I know who are great, but I won't put them on the show because either they're gonna come late or they're gonna be high. You know what I mean?
Now you step into a whole nother. Like some
people, I told somebody, I was like, I didn't put you on and I wanted to put them on the show. It was like, why did you? I was like, because every show I've been to that you've been on, you've been late. I know me, I am.
And then they can't take it personal. High, drunk, like, bro, when you come in on my name, you represent me.
Yeah.
A lot of times people don't understand. People that I know have missed shows because, let me tell you something, and this is really speaking to comics. If comics get on here and watch this, people look at your YouTube channel or your Facebook page.
Absolutely.
So if I have somebody who want to invest $1,500 into me, right? And it's somebody who deals with, let's just say, children, and you got an obscene joke, and they see it on your page, or you talking some foolishness, they can take my money from me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have to be wise in who I do business with. Because
and even though there are comics who do, they can do club, church, they do it all. That's cool if that's what you want to do. But because there's some people I know somebody who set up another comic, like he's a great comic, but I had to mute him on Facebook because I hate looking at his content.
Understood.
You know, like that can and they don't understand, like, it's a business. If you really want to do this, like, have your entertainment side together, but have your business side together too. You know what I mean?
Facts. Man, well, we definitely appreciate you tonight. Jenn, tell everybody where they can find you at on social media.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Jenn Weeks, JENNWEEKX. And then on TikTok, it's Jenn Weeks Comedy, as well as YouTube, it's Jenn Weeks Comedy. And my website, JennWeeks.com. And I just want to say, listen, shout out to you, Curtis. Thank you so much for having me, for even putting me on shows when you ain't even know me. I just appreciate you and your product. And I said this before, and I'm gonna say this publicly. When I watched your show like 2 weeks ago, I was like, "Have you been?" I was like, "I know you ain't been doing this," but I mean, it sounds like you've been in radio and TV before. Like, the presentation is top notch.
Thank you.
It is top notch. So you present, even being on your show. When I went, I was like, baby had vendors, food, mute, like you had everything taken care of. So listen, Curtis, baby, Str8foolishness is not just a show, it's an experience, and he gives you a full experience. So thank you so much, man. Keep grinding, keep going. Comedy is ministry, and you are doing your ministry. You hear me, sir? So thank you so much.
Thank you. We thank you. We appreciate you for jumping on with us tonight, and definitely listen. Don't forget this, though. Don't forget this. I believe July 22nd. You all, I gotta have Jenn Weeks at the Str8foolishness Comedy Festival in Orlando, Florida. It's going down. Now it is a competition. I have like about 9 comics. Listen, it's going down. We'll definitely have a good time. She'll be there, and I got some other comics, man. Definitely gonna be a great time. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, on April the 15th, the Str8foolishness Comedy Show is back. You hear me? We're back. You can grab your tickets right now at www.Str8foolishness.com. Grab those tickets. We got a dope lineup. We got some amazing comics coming out. And listen, tell your youth groups, tell your pastor, tell your friends, your family. This is a family-friendly event, all right? So what that means is you can bring everybody out, and everybody is definitely going to have a good time. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at Str8foolishness TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And listen, if you tonight you watching the show, you say, you know what? I want to be a blessing. I got my Cash App on the channel right there. $STR8F. Go ahead and throw your boy a little blessing tonight. All right. Once again, I want everybody to know that, listen, this product tonight was presented by Str8 Customs Apparel and Printing. Give us a call at 407-692-4547. We do t-shirts, banners. We do a lot of different things. And we also do a t-shirt class. Once again, you can advertise with us. Give us a call at 407-692-4547, or you can email us at Str8foolishnesscomedy@gmail.com. Hey, this is your boy Curtis Bateman again. And once again, I want to tell Jenn Weeks, thank you for tuning in tonight. You all look for us on next week. We got 2 more episodes coming up. Got some great things coming up. And as you see me share the flyer, as you see me sharing my flyer, do me a favor, help me by you sharing it also. I want to thank you for everybody that tuning in, showing me love. We only going higher. Hey, before we go tonight, man, I just want to tell somebody to be encouraged that God loves you. I love you. And then I believe with all my heart that greater is coming. All right. It's your boy Curtis Bateman, man, with the Str8foolishness podcast. I want to tell y'all this evening, thank you for once again for tuning in, and we'll definitely see y'all soon. God bless. See y'all later.
Straight foolishness. The Straight Foolishness Comedy Show. The world's #1 clean comedy